Hi guys, and welcome back to Find Love or Die Trying. Last time we did the first dates of Allie, Violet, and Yui, although not in that order. So now we are about to start their respective second dates. And who do I want to start with? Should I go in the order I did the last time I did them? Or do I focus on I think I said I was gonna focus on Violet for this one. Does it really matter for the order right now? I don't know, but I think I'll go with Violet first for her second date. Let's do this, Violet. Nice! I kind of had a feeling you would. I think Violet's somewhere around the mansion. Lead the way! And there she is. I found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey Violet, what's up? Hello there. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place truly does bring back memories of home. You lived on your own personal island? I mean, it's kind of easy to imagine that. Nothing quite that. Birch. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Wanna see? For me, I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. I asked Kat to pull a few strings and, well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Oh yeah, that's right. We did try to convince her if she wanted to bake or not, but I guess we're doing that now. Oh my. Violet looked at me with childlike wonder in her eyes. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. It was her favorite flavor, and I don't remember mine. Man, I used to be quite big on chocolate cake, but now, being older, I'm actually quite picky with how sweet it should be. That said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes. But with Violet, that wasn't a problem. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand, and before long, we had the cake in the oven, baking away. I wish it took longer to bake. Seeing Violet do what she loved most was a treat. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Now for the finishing touches. A little more here, a little more there. That's kinda cute. With her apron on as well. And oh my god, that chocolate cake actually looks so good right about now. She was in her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. I couldn't help but smile and watch her in adoration. She was pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping. I can't wait to share this with the others. But first, Vince, would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask, believe me. I'm first in line to try it out. Thank you. I just am unsure if what I make is worth eating or not. Why's that? My family's caretaker, Shirley, was the one who taught me to bake. Besides my sister, Shirley was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Sometimes I worried they told me it's delicious just to make me feel better. I took a little off of the top of her cake with my finger and licked it off. Dude, did you have to use your finger? There's a fork in this kitchen. It's delicious, Violet. You better believe it. Would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun just to stop now. I've just started making some cookies, and I find I quite enjoy your company and help, Vince. Oh man, I hope they're chocolate chip. Or, you know what? I'm fine with whatever cookies you make. I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed me a bowl full of cookie dough, then a tray. All you need to do is make little cookie-shaped pieces out of this dough, then put them on the tray. Do try not to put any of them too close together on the tray, or it'll become something of a mutant cookie in the oven. Got it. No mutant cookies here. I ripped off a piece of dough from the bowl and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie. Perfect. You're a natural. Thanks, Violet. Wow. In the time it took me to make one, Violet had made 6 perfect cookies. Well, she is a baker at heart. She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfectly shaped cookies. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps since I was about, say, 5? To this day, it remains the only thing I can best my sister at. I finished making another cookie as Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. You've gotten quite skilled at this, Vince. I just wanted to say again, thank you for arranging this. I'm on top of the world right now. It was my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. You know what? Yeah, she actually is. For a few seconds, we kept working on the cookies in amiable silence, our eyes locked on each other's. You said you had a sister? Why, yes indeed. Viola or Viola? What do you guys think? Viola Valentine. First twins in family. Wait, she's a twin? Older twin or younger twin? Oh, I'm off my room on my tray. She flashed a devious smile in my direction right before she lightly threw a doll ball at my face. Hey! What's with that cheeky? Before I could react, it splattered against and stuck to my face. She burst into childlike laughter. Nice catch, Vince. Perhaps you might try using your hands next time. Oh, it's on. I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw them at her. She dodged them with ease and laughed. It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you are struggling to do now. I interrupted her gloating with another dough ball throw. This time it made a satisfying splat against her left cheek. Strike! Oh, you are so going down. Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball. Oh shit. I've only a second before her next volley. Go on the defensive is the only logical solution here. I ducked behind the kitchen counter. An instant later, a dough ball flew above my head. Nice! While I was gloating, Violet threw a dough ball that slided against my forehead. Why'd you even decide to gloat at that moment? Ah! And then another landed right next to it. Ah! Mercy! And then another. I crumpled to the floor in defeat. I declare this my victory in absolute confidence. She laughed as she pointed at all the dough on my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splattered right against her left cheek. Again, by the way. Man, what is with this cookie dough ball fight? Oh, you're even more dead now. forget surviving this crazy TV show. I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. It was like looking a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance. Bring it on! What the hell? Some say you can still hear my screams in that kitchen to this day. Okay, call music again. Thank you. We finished cleaning up after our impromptu food fight and brought the desserts that survived the Great War to the porch. Her smile and laughter were infectious. Pardon me, but I guess we can rule out you being a baseball player before you had come to this island. She put her hand tenderly against my face as she wiped off some remaining dough. Girl, yo! We locked eyes yet again. Her eyes were practically magnetic. Thank you for playing along, Vince. I suppose it's been too long since I've had that much fun. So, thank you for indulging my little whim. It was a lot of fun for me too, Violet. Don't mention it. Besides, I think I got a few good hits in to make it worth it. I'm worried for you. It appears your amnesia is getting even worse. Violet laughed as she picked off some more crumbs off my face and licked them off her fang. Does this count as an indirect kiss? Her eyes seemed to linger on mine. I do hope we can spend more time together soon. I quite like this. I'd like that, Violet. I had a lot of fun with you, too. You're full of surprises, you know. Just wait and see. There's more where that came from. We spent the rest of the day talking and eating little desserts together on the porch. Though Violet seemed quite distant when I first met her, I learned that the real Violet was nothing like that at all, and full of surprises. She could be unexpectedly shy one moment, then mischievous as a child another. One thing's for sure, being around her makes my heart skip a beat, and the time fly. Before I realized how much time had passed, it was already pitch black outside. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. Kat was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand, and she's probably drunk again. Hey there, Vince. Care for a glass or 5? You know what? Let's indulge her. Sure. I love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about. She handed me a glass and poured until it was full. Whoa, maybe a little too much. What's life without the few risks? Long. Much like your remaining lifespan. Kat filled her glass to the brim and downed it in one go. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. Kat started chugging down the bottle. You okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? You might want to stop drinking that. I'm pretty sure you already had 5 glasses before I came down. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know how that's possible. He's killed people with buzz sauce. Sorry, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Kat. No worries. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, The old career fair down the block. She laid down on the sofa. Alright, looks like we're gonna get some backstory here. If you're here for the daily interview where I ask you about your day, I already had enough footage for today. As strange as it might sound, Kat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. And why's that? People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. Worry about yourself, Vince. If you knew some of the things I'd done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. From what it sounds like, no one really has any choice. You just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates. I'll be fine. Thanks. If you don't mind, I like to be alone. Alright then. Good night, Kat. Don't stay up too late. Great, the walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I really look that bad right now? Good night, Kat. I hurried along. Now, hold on If only I could escape this island as easily as I could from a very, very drunk cat. Wait a minute. If Kat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode is good? Wait, fuck. She's the editor, right? That's a fucking good point. ... Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. Alright, here we go. The rest of the dream. The two of us were lying down in a grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Where do you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Seems like it'd be the only place nowadays that you could get some peace and quiet. That does sound nice. Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody, and it's missing a lot of the... You don't even have to ask, love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. She moved closer. I held her tight in my arms. Mom would have loved you. I wish you would have had a chance to meet her. I know. We'll make sure our kid gets a chance to meet theirs, though. Her face turned bright red. What? What? Say that after we're actually engaged. It's cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it? Every word. You're sweet. Not as sweet as you. Man, that is so corny. Alright, here we go. I walked down to the kitchen where the girls were having breakfast. So, how was the date? Yeah, tell us! Tara was furiously scribbling down notes with the title War Plans in bold. I am not gonna question that. Okay, Violet says it was really quite nice. We actually made this cake and cookies yesterday together, Vince and I. I hope you all enjoy it. They're amazing, Violet. Thanks for making it for us. Thanks so much. They're so delicious. Tara scribbled, war of attrition is likely not an option. I'm not gonna... You know what? No, I probably might as well ask. What in the world are you trying to write? What are you writing there, Tara? Yes, thank you, Allie. Nothing. Sure. So, how come there's cookie batter everywhere? No matter where I look, I can see batter on every surface of the kitchen. Wait, there's still cookie dough on some spots in the kitchen? I thought we cleaned it up. It wasn't just the batter. Violet and I had knocked over quite a few things in our firefight. That's... You sure it was just baking together? I thought it was more than that. I charaded as if I was heartbroken. Bro. I gotta hand it to you, Violet. I didn't think you had it in you. Hubba. Oh, wait. No, nothing like that happened. Allie and I laughed and made finger guns at each other. I don't get it. And it's best you don't, Yui. It's best you don't. That's 'cause you're a good person, Yui. I think what Allie is trying to say is that Violet and Van Scarlet, stop right there, now. Allie stuffed the cookie into Scarlet's mouth before she could finish her sentence. Thank you, Allie's a real bro. Wow, these cookies are pretty useful. You gotta teach me how to make these sometime, Violet. It will be my pleasure, Allie. Oh, teach me too. I hope you didn't say that with your mouth full of cookie. Why should Vince have all the good stuff? We spent the rest of the morning fooling around in the kitchen. Good morning, Cat. I've been looking for you. Not so loud, please. My head's killing me from all that wine last night. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Somehow, this scene feels familiar. Wait. The deja vu's kicking in. Please remember the first round. Something tells me that my chance of surviving goes down for every open bottle of alcohol on the island. Maybe I should spend today reenacting Prohibition instead of going on a date. You do know how Prohibition ended, right? Anyway, back to the brass tacks. Yesterday's second date with Violet went really well. Let's keep striking the iron while it's hot. Which Soulmate candidate will you be going on a second date with today? Okay. You know what, I gotta pay Allie back for covering me with that scenario. Allie. Really now? I'm surprised considering how you KO'd yourself last time. But that's none of my business. We'll start filming down at the beach. See you there. Alright, we're at the beach. Howdy! You ready for round 2? I figured you might want to hang out somewhere where rollerblades don't work. I spent all night dreaming of the next chance I could use those 2 little death machines. Then I think you'll love what we've got in store today. There's no wheels where we're going. What do you mean? You'll see. Follow me. First I'm gonna need you to close your eyes. I'm not sure I like where this is going. Nothing to worry about. I'll be right next to you the whole time. Because that's always gone well. Hasn't it? I don't know, you tell me. Allie moved behind me and covered my eyes with her hands. Now let's just keep walking forward. Trust me. Right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't somewhat enjoying this. My heart skipped a beat when she wrapped her arms around me. I cautiously took step after step forward. First I felt dirt, then sand, then water? Are you trying to make me drown myself? Of course not. Though I have to admit, this does look a lot like how they killed people back in the day. Girl, don't say that! ... You're gonna want to take a really high step forward next, or it's gonna hurt. I raised my right leg as high as I could, then stepped forward. Something clanged like metal. Next, I brought over my left leg. Keep your eyes closed for just a second longer. I just gotta do one more thing. Allie let go of me and took a few steps forward. Brace yourself! Wait, what's... I was knocked off my feet by the sudden movement, and I opened my eyes on reflex. What the fuck? Where did she get a boat? Actually, no. Where did this boat even come from in this island? Water sprayed onto my body as I struggled to regain balance. All aboard the SS St. Alley. When and where did you get a boat? Yeah, I just asked that. Thank you. Pretty cool, right? I found this baby in the back of the mansion this morning. You just found it? Anyway, I asked Kat if I could take it for a spin. She said that as long as we stay within a few clicks off the island, we're good, or the engine will automatically shut off. So I thought, why not have a little joyride around the island? I will not ask that question. Remember what I said a few times in the last episode? So, you know what? I like the sound of that. A joyride on this boat around the island. And away we go! We cruised around the island for a while, taking note of the different buildings covering the island. The mansion seemed so small from way out here. Hours flew by as we cruised around. And it's evening now. Allie took a deep breath and sighed. You okay, Allie? You don't seem as chipper as usual. I guess I'm a little homesick. It's nothing to do with you, I promise. I'm just worried about my old man. I'm sorry, wasn't your father? Yeah, he's long gone. You know the old story about New Asia. I'm talking about Bill. He was a good friend of my dad's, and he's taking care of me and a whole lot of other kids. Sounds like a cool dude. You sure have a way with words, don't you? I don't dwell much on the past. It just slows you down. I couldn't agree more. Is that the amnesia talking? Who knows? She laughed as she put her hand tenderly against my cheek. I'm more worried that he'll get himself into trouble if I'm not around to keep him in check. What's he like? Let's just say that a lot of how I act is from him, but I'm much more restrained. If you're like this, I guess I wouldn't survive even a single day hanging out with him. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, nothing at all. Allie made a sharp turn. The sudden force almost threw me out of the boat. Hey, what's that for? Oh, nothing at all. I couldn't help but smile at her. She was practically shining when she had that devilish grin. I'm sure he's doing just fine, Allie. He's probably watching right now, just to make sure you're safe. You're probably right, now that I think about it. He always wastes the day watching shitty reality TV shows. Which gives me an idea. What's that? With one hand on the wheel, Allie turned to me and kissed me on the... Whoa! Wait! Hey, yo! Allie? I kissed her back. It felt like lightning was running through my veins. Okay, why didn't we do that with Violet? Damn! The boat started to rock back and forth more and more uncontrollably, but we didn't stop. That's gotta give Bill a heart attack. Seriously, what kind of father lets their daughter go on a trashy show like this? I couldn't help but laugh. Whatever. It's been a ride so far. Wait, I really hope that her dad actually did see this and is actually not watching. And here's to the next one with you. She kissed me again, sending the boat into an erratic frenzy. Girl, focus on steering the ship. We spent the rest of the day together cruising around on the boat till we ran out of daylight. Seems like a nice night for a walk. And here's Kat. Oh, hey Vince, what are you doing out here? Just going out for a walk. Care to join me? Sure, why not? I've got a few minutes. How about we do a circle around the mansion grounds? Sounds good to me. So, how'd your day with Allie go? Are we already back to our daily interviews? Did Isla run out of wine? That's wholly unrelated. But, yes. Anyway, my date with Allie today was... You know what? Just for that unexpected kiss alone, it was pretty great. There's never a dull moment with Allie. I'm just scratching the surface, but I like what I see. I really want to get to know her more. Interesting. That's good. Allie's pretty out there as far as people go. I can see why she'd have a hard time opening up. But from what I saw today, I'm sure if she would open up to anybody, it'd be you. People thought she didn't have much of a chance here. I guess you two were proving them wrong. I guess so. Keep it up with what you're doing. Our ratings has only been climbing higher and higher every day. But it's not time to celebrate just yet. I know, don't worry, I'm sticking to the plan. That's good to hear. Seriously, if you got yourself killed by not following the plan at this point, you deserve it. Looks like we finished our walk. Anyway, I gotta get back to work, but it was a nice break. Night. Night, Cat. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. Alright, here we go. The dream again. The scent of something delicious being freshly baked wafted through the kitchen. It's just the two of us. Looks like this batch didn't turn out well either. She frowned. Hey, on the bright side, I can at least tell it's bread this time. Oh, that wasn't the right thing to say. It has been a while since I've done this. Sorry, I wanted you to have something good. I reached for one of the pieces of bread. Wait, I'm sure it's... I took one bite, then wolfed the bread down like it was the last of its kind. It's delicious! I reached for another to prove my point. You really mean it? I took a moment to wolf down the second piece. Cross my heart. You're just saying that. She smiled. Ah, that's the moment I've been waiting for. She hugged me with all her might. But I love that about you, you know? I love you. I held her tight. I love you too. For a moment, the whole world was just me and her. And that was all that mattered. What I wouldn't give to have you back like this. We are at the beach again. A beach scene? Seriously? Not only gratuitous, but oh so predictable. Oh, come on, it's the beach. Don't be so negative. I guess you're right. It's not every day you get to go to the beach. Are you alright, Tara? You've looked better. Oh wait, that's right. Tara's a fucking, indoor girl. Tara was practically crawling on the beach sand like a zombie with one arm. Sunlight, my worst enemy. We meet again, you piece of shit. Girl, come on, you need your, vitamin D. There's some shade under the beach umbrellas over there, Tara. You look like you could use it. Ooh, yeah, that's gotta, perk her up a bit. I swear I've never seen Tara move so fast. Let's go in the water! Come on! Scarlet grabbed Violet by her hand and pulled her towards the water. Ah, but I didn't bring anything to change. Now that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off. You up to join them? I'd be crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing first. Allie pulled me in with her. Whoa! In front of them, Allie! It's harder when the other girls all around. You think they saw? I couldn't stop my jaw from dropping. The look on your face is priceless, my God! Trying to keep up. Allie ran to join the other girls in the water. I smiled and followed suit. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach. Well, hold on, let's pause for a sec. You think they actually saw that? I'm actually scared. Morning! How'd you sleep? Pretty well, considering how you ended the footage that keeps me alive. Drunk. That sounds like a win-win to me, if you ask me. Can you believe it? We're already on the 6th day of the show. Is it already? Time sure goes by fast. No kidding. Anyway, it's time to wrap up Phase 2. You just need to go on the second day with your last Soulmate candidate. Shouldn't be too hard, no? Please don't jinx me. Break a leg! Seriously, actually breaking a leg would be a lot better for you than messing up today's date. Not helping, cat. Time to get today's date started with none other than my third Soulmate candidate, Yui. At least you didn't have to pop up the choice this time. Damn. I could see Yui waving at me from the top of the hill. Hey there, Vince. It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you too, Yui. You wanted to show me something? Now that I was closer, I could see Yui was holding one hand behind her back. Believe me, it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. Behold! It's a bunny! Aww! Look at that cute little bunny rabbit. And also with Yui's smile. God damn, the diabetes is real! It was indeed a bunny. Where did this little guy come from? To be honest, I've got no idea. I wonder if he's a wild one, or maybe somebody's pet. I've asked around, but it doesn't look like he belongs to anybody. So I've been taking care of him since I found him. I just couldn't help myself, you know? Yui's smile was as earnest as could be. Didn't you have a pet bunny back home? I had two! Bun and Bun Bun. Both of them are total rascals, but Bun 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 here is a good boy, aren't you? Bun Bun Bun, that's cute. She nuzzled against Bun Bun Bun's head. Yes, you are. Nuzzle, nuzzle. I don't know how to make a sound effect for nuzzling. We played with the bunny for a little while. She picked the bunny up and held it in her arms. Bun 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 looked quite content. You know, you're pretty amazing with animals, Yui. Well, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life. Back at my house, well, to be honest, it was more of a barn than anything. Since my sisters were too young and Grandma was getting up there, I take care of all the animals. Grandma's taken care of them ever since they were born. My parents were supposed to take care of them after Grandma retired, but, well, you know, life happens. I'm just glad to have what I have. Ah! Bun Bun had managed to squeeze out of her hands and ran off. We gotta catch him! Let's go! On it! I ran as fast as I could after Bun Bun Bun, but it was no use. The distance kept widening. Before long, we couldn't even see him anymore. Sorry, I couldn't catch him. He's really fast for something so small. Don't worry about it. Bun 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 likes to do this all the time. He's a bit mischievous, but he won't do anything dangerous. We can take our time looking for him. If you're willing to help. Of course, Yui. We started walking towards where we last saw Bun Bun, right after we caught our breath again. Gosh, isn't it so nice to be outside? The smell of fresh air, the breeze. There's nothing like it. There really isn't. I smiled. At first, I was really excited to go to the city. There's so many people, so many things to do, so many beautiful things. And most of all, I got to meet you. Shucks, you're going to make me blush. She laughed and touched my arm. Even so, the city's just not my thing. It's a little bit funny, though the reason I had to come home all of a sudden was terrible. A little part of me was glad to be home. Ever had that kind of feeling before? I have. It's strange, but sometimes there's good in the bad, and sometimes that good can outweigh the bad. Exactly! You get it! My family's never been closer, and that's all I want. They told me to make a lot of money in the city, make something of myself, all that. It might seem old-fashioned, but I just want to put the people I love first. That's all you got in life, really. I'm curious, what do you put first in life? Damn, you know what, right now, I'm exactly just like you for real. Family, no doubt. Oh, is that so? I think we'd make a great team then. We talked for several hours about what we wanted out of life. We seemed to match up perfectly. I was beaming the whole time. It was hard to believe that. It's Bun Bun Bun! Yui pointed in front of us, and sure enough, there was Bun 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 chomping on a bush. Whoa, damn, she went from the center of the screen right to that side. I'd never seen anyone move so fast. Yui descended onto Bun 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 like a hawk and grabbed him in an instant. You are going back to your den, you bad little bunny. But I'm happy you're safe. She nuzzled her face against his fur. Bun 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 was practically purring with delight. Then she looked right at me. I can't promise I could give you the most exciting life with the most twists and turns around every corner. But I can promise that if you chose me, I'd always be by your side, no matter what. Wherever you were, I'd come running, always. She took a step towards me and kissed my cheek. Ah. We locked eyes, and for that time, all I could see was her, and how beautiful she was. Bun 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 seemed to be a little jealous after that. Hey, you mad, bro? Thanks again for the help, Vince. Being with you made this all go a lot faster, and made it really special to me. Anytime, Yui. I'm happy to. We walked back together to the mansion, holding hands and smiling all the while. I'm feeling a little bit of the late-night munchies. Guess I'll go head downstairs. I walked to the kitchen and opened the fridge. Sweet! There's some leftover cookies that Violet and I had made together. I grabbed a few and wolfed them down. Delicious! I'm sorry I knocked my mic a bit there. Got a case of the midnight munchies? I figured I'd do my civil duty and help finish the cookies Violet and I made. Right, only a good Samaritan would finish all the cookies, so no one else would have to make that sacrifice. I'm just too good of a person, I know. It gets me in trouble sometimes. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk with you. What's up? How'd your day with Yui today go? You know what? I also like this too. Why not? It felt like it was out of a fairy tale. You and I spent the whole day just taking in the nature, talking about home and family. She's totally wife material. Isn't she? Yui's amazing. You know, before the show even started, she was my personal favorite. I can see why. She's got such a big heart. I'm in awe of her. I really love that about her, that she can be so kind and thoughtful even when life gives her a losing hand. Yui's really one of a kind, especially nowadays. If you don't get the chance to be engaged to her by the end of the show, good luck ever getting a chance to. I've got a feeling that she has a long line of people waiting to date her after the show. They'll have to get through me first. Oh, they will. Well, that should be enough footage for today. Thanks, Vince. You'll be happy to note that Phase 2 of the plan was a smashing success. That's great to hear. No kidding. The Love Square? It's got viewers on the edge of their seats. You've actually broken the record for ratings on a killer dating game show. It's not as niche as it sounds. Do I get a plaque for that? This has got to count for something somewhere. We don't have it printed out yet, but I've prepared your tombstone in advance if you're looking for a souvenir. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Cat. Let it never be said that I am anything but supportive. Anyway, we're on to Phase 3. It's pretty much the same as Phase 2, except with third dates this time. And one caveat. A caveat? What's that, Cat? I'm sure you've got a favorite in mind between the 3 girls you're dating now. If you want to maximize your chances of getting out of your life, save the best for last. It gives audiences something to look forward to. Sounds good to you? Makes sense to me. Good. That's all for today. I'll see you later. Night. Good night, Cat. And thanks for the help till now, Cat. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. Guess I'll call it a night. I walk back to my room. Time to get some shut-eye. Alright, here we go. We're back at our dream. So, what's this supposed to do? Whoa! Scarlet! It's only a prototype, but technical details aside, you can think of it as a memory rewriter. So it rewrites memories? Pretty much. Think of it like a surgeon's scalpel. Why am I having a dream with Scarlet? It's actually Scarlet. Am I gonna start remembering? With it, you could make someone forget things as big as who they are, or something as small as a specific conversation. So if you use this on someone, anything's fair game. You could erase anything you wanted. Exactly. Well, maybe it's not really a scalpel, since it comes with a reset button. It's sad, though. This was supposed to help people after the war. I was supposed to help people after the war. I'm sorry, Scarlet. Don't worry about it. I may not be able to help them, but it doesn't mean I can't help you and your partner escape from this madness. Thank you, really. Thank you so much. Wait, she helped me and my, OG soulmate try to escape. Really? I know you're taking an incredible risk for us. That, honestly, most people would never. Don't mention it, Vince. It's what I do. If they manage to trace it back to me, then I'll accept whatever comes. It'd be the first time I helped somebody in quite some time. Scarlet. The boat is just past the woods, behind the rocky enclave near the beach. It won't be there forever, so act quickly. It'd be suicide to go for it during the day, so I recommend heading there near midnight. Thank you, Scarlet. You sure you don't want to come with us? Someone has to stay here to help the people that fall in this spider's web. You don't have to be so noble. I envy her, to get to leave this place with you. But someone needs to stay here to do what's right. ... Damn, that was so totally different. Specifically Scarlet. Okay, so she was, I'm guessing one of the people that helped me and the OG girl is trying to escape this island. You've gotta be kidding. My goodness, he really said that. Yeah, it was all like, whoa, what the hell is that? A flash of white raced through the kitchen, sending the girls into a frenzy. Why, what? What the hell is that? Coming through, sorry! Yui? Yui practically bulldozed through the other girls in the kitchen. What's going on? I take it back! Bun is a bad boy! He just seems so well behaved, I thought I'd let him outside again and... Bun effortlessly swerved past Yui, under Violet, and leapt onto Allie. What? Bun somehow made his way up to her head and took her cap in his mouth. Wait. Oh, damn, okay. I didn't know Allie had, buns in her head. Hey, give that back! Bun seemed to sneer at Allie, then leapt away and ran off. Get back here! Allie started chasing Bun with all she had, but somehow he always stayed one step ahead of her. This looks like a job for me. I'm going to need a Venus flytrap and a few bottles of... Whoa. No, don't bring a Venus flytrap, please. Bun leapt onto Scarlet now. God, get it off! It is quite humorous that a mere bunny has eluded you all for this long. Think you could catch it then, Violet? Why, of course! What you master at? Bun leapt onto Violet's face. Go! Get this foul creature off of me! Bun sneered with contempt. Well, so much for being a master at catching animals. Someone do something! At that moment, I realized that Tara was recording Violet's struggles. Girls, now's not the time to get views. I'm helping! In just a second. Bun leapt off of Violet onto the kitchen floor and ran out. Give me my carrot back! I do suppose a nice rabbit stew is on for lunch today. I guess I should help too. You up to help, Vince? I don't see why not. Time for round 2. Now quick, before he gets too far. I'm right behind you. We spent the rest of the morning trying to catch Bun. Emphasis on trying. That bunny is on something. I'm calling it now. We finally managed to catch him by beating him with some food Violet reluctantly made. And even then, he didn't make it easy. Let's hope the rest of today is a little more relaxed. Morning! Let's kick off Phase 3. Hopefully we can wrap this up quickly, and you'll be back to your old life soon. I better be. As nice as this island is, it's a gilded cage. You'll be able to go back to your old life soon. That's a promise. Well, unless you make a mess out of your next 3 dates, I can't help you there. But assuming you do, you'll get to leave here with one of the 3 girls you're dating now. But first, it's time to pick which of them you'll be going on a 3rd date with today. Who's it gonna be? But damn, why are you giving me that look, asking me that? Whatever. I'm gonna have to kick off the 3rd dates next time. Damn. These 2nd dates are a little bit more spicy, if you know what I mean. We get a cookie dough ball fight with Violet, a bull ride with Allie, who somehow caught probably all of us off guard with not one, but two smooches. Damn! And then wholesome taking care of Bun 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 with Yui, who also gave me a kiss on the cheek, that is. But damn, I'm actually excited for the third date. But wait. I won't leave aside the fact that that last stream was specifically with Scarlet. So, are we about to start remembering exactly our past? We'll have to hope so. So for now, I'll leave it here. If you guys enjoyed my second dates with the following girls, hit the like button. And consider subscribing if you want to see more content from me. And with that said, I'll see you around soon.